Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, I do appreciate the support. Guys, I was going to do a live tonight, but I guess I changed my mind because it's getting a little late. And this story, I seen the story this morning, but I didn't pay attention to it. But once I seen it, y'all know I had to talk about it. And this is the story about a prison guard that's closely related to the YSL case that they're having out there in Fulton County. And this woman has been arrested for having an inappropriate relationship with one of the defendants. And it gets worse. I'm going to play this video clip, and I want you to look at all of the stuff this woman is accused of. And it's no way she was a guard. And I can see the attachment of her and the inmate she was messing with. Look at this crap.
We've got some new developments tonight involving yet another twist in this ongoing YSL RICO case. We're talking about a Fulton County Sheriff's deputy arrested earlier today and accused of trying to smuggle contraband to a defendant in the case. This deputy, Akiba Stanley, in this mugshot here, in the past hour, the Fulton County Sheriff announced she has been fired. And we have learned she was previously fired from the Atlanta Police Department when an investigation found she was unfit to serve as an officer. 11 Alive's Latasha Givens joining us now live in studio tonight. And in the past few hours, we received the arrest warrant for Stanley. So, Latasha, what is going on here?
Well, there's a lot to unpack, Jennifer. The deputy is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with Christian Eppinger by communicating with him on Instagram, visiting his cell, and trying to smuggle items to him. Now, you may recall Eppinger is accused of shooting an Atlanta police officer last year. He remains behind bars tonight, and the deputy is too. Akiba Stanley took an oath to serve and protect, but officials say her track record as an officer is now criminal. Her arrest warrants detail her having an inappropriate relationship with an inmate, visiting his cell, communicating with an inmate through Instagram, and trying to smuggle contraband to Christian Eppinger from one of his relatives. Eppinger is accused of shooting a veteran Atlanta police officer several times last year while he was being taken into custody. He's also a defendant in the YSL RICO case awaiting trial. Stanley's charges include violation of oath of office, reckless conduct, and conspiracy to commit a felony. But this isn't the first time her conduct as an officer has been questioned. According to state records, Stanley started working for the Atlanta Police Department back in 2016. But during a 30-day period, she received several complaints. Some are outlined in this investigation obtained by 11 Alive. It states her actions during traffic stops made her unfit to be an officer. The investigation also found other officers complained about her behavior. She was terminated from APD back in 2018. Post-certification records also show Stanley was ordered to complete a 6-month ethics and professionalism course at her own expense back in 2020. She then began working at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office last October. And in a statement late this afternoon, the Fulton County Sheriff announced Stanley has in fact been fired, and he calls her actions reckless and put the lives of others in danger.
Y'all see that? This story pisses me off on a lot of different levels, man. Just the undiscipline, the stupidness, and this is stupid. Stupid is when you know you're doing wrong and you do it anyway. This is stupid, and just the irresponsibility of a position that you had and held before this job as a prison guard, of responsibility to taxpayers and just to society. You picked this job to do the right thing when all along you had the whole thing in your head to do the wrong thing. And there's a lot of people out here like this. You know, I talk about it. Juggernaut female real. Juggernaut dangerous. There's your proof. Right there. I pointed the wrong way. I'm sorry. This right here is a subclass of the Juggernaut female. This right here is a subclass. Species name Africanus guardus. Fuck the polices. You see them all in the prison, in prisons all the time. Smart mouth, talking, running around, acting like, you know, they better than you as inmates. A lot of inmates talk about this type of animal. Talk about them. Go in there. Sometimes they wear tight shit and all this other stuff. Waiting for somebody to say something, you give them the reaction. They either lock you up, you know what I'm saying, or give it back to you. I don't understand this situation, man. Who goes to jail and finds love? Who works in the jail to find love? Think about that. It's the stupidest thing ever. Before we go into this jail stuff, let's go back to the police stuff first. She should have never been a police officer, which was proven. They got her ass out of there in 2 years, and she damn sure should have never been a CO. Now, she was a police officer, former police officer, Atlanta PD, 2016, 2018. Maybe she knew CJ from Chief Police CJ. Maybe she knew CJ Davis from Memphis. Looked like they was around at the same time, right? Go figure. Probably hired her ass. But anyway, listen. She was deemed unfit to be a police officer. That's an embarrassing stain on your resume in law enforcement. You unfit. Now think about this. She got fired in 2018, hired in 2016. They said in a 30-day period, she was written up multiple times. Even the police complained about her and her tactics after traffic stops. Now, you know the blue badge of silence is strong. When cops start telling on you, the police start telling on you, you got problems. She had to take an ethics and professionalism class in 2020. You was on the force, right? I mean, you was in 2020, yeah. She had to pay for it. You was on the force for 2 years, and then I guess you got this job. Before you could go to do that job, they made you take that class. You had to pay for it because they already knew about you. We don't know if you learned your lesson. Let me tell you something. All that class was about was to see if she can be deniggerized. Yeah, I said the word. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They want to see if they could civilize a savage. And you see what happened. People that got darkness in their heart flocked to dark shit. This right here wasn't done on purpose. Her messing with this dude right here. Look at this guy. Her messing with this dude, Christian Epperson. It was not planned. It was fate. It was fate. Male juggernaut, female juggernaut. Both made you know what I'm saying? Dumb shit, magnetized, brought them right together. It's like Billy Joel, the Stranger. When you watch The Hangover and they was in the pawn shop scene and the guy took the lollipop out of his mouth and they're playing Billy Joel, the Stranger, he put it in the girl's mouth, same shit. I bet when they first seen each other, music just came out of nowhere and all the inmates was like, what the fuck? All you heard, she saw him, he saw her, they locked eyes. Everybody was like, what the fuck? And then they snapped out of it. They already knew, okay, we gonna hook up. Now she's a prison guard. You were from a cop to a prison guard because you had no choice. Embarrassing. Fucking embarrassing. Come on. That's a hell of a step down. No disrespect to prison guards because I wouldn't do that shit neither. But to go from being a street cop to a prison guard in Fulton County Jail too, which they need to burn the fuck down. That shit don't care nothing about the people that's in there. Well, no jails do, but damn, they got more problems than anything. In another story, one of the lawyers in the defense case got his laptop and stuff just seized. It's so many different things with this YSL trial. That's why I don't even deal with it. I don't even report on that. So much is going on. People are getting influenced. It's like, man, this is like real mafia type shit. Real mafia shit. Now she's in jail as a prison guard, charged with the following. We're going to go right down the goddamn line. Inappropriate inmate relations. Fuck you fucking with them. I already explained that. She can't help that. They're drawn to each other. Dumb shit. You go into a cell. How the fuck you go into a cell? Everybody see that shit. You go into a cell, giving him cell visits. Preferential treatment. You on his Instagram account. You a groupie bitch. No, I mean to throw the B word, but come on, man. Come on. You on his Instagram account, hitting him up in the DM or whatever the fuck that shit's called. I don't deal with social media like that. But you understand what I'm saying? Smuggling contraband from his family members. Now I'm going to say something about that. Why do people support the dumb shit people do when they do crimes? And the family is wrong. And I'm going to say the reason why I say the family is wrong and they don't have good sense. This guy is on trial fighting for his life. People are defecting. People are telling. People are jumping in and out. He's standing strong because he's still locked up. Why would you put him in danger of him fighting for his freedom by obliging him and bringing stuff in? And then they using the girl as the mule. She's so stupid she don't even know it. And she still got caught. Oh, I got you. It's like women nowadays, not all women, but women nowadays, and hear me out on this, they flock to this excitement of being devilish and doing slick shit without getting caught. You see it all over the internet, all over TikTok, people finding out the kids ain't theirs, people going through women's phones, all kind of dumb shit, and then saying, you know what, get the fuck out. And then women like, what happened? The relationship between man and woman is not supposed to be deceitful. Never was, and it never will be. And the thing that's crazy about this whole situation with her is, no matter what, you always the police. No matter how many times he tell you he love you, he want to be with you, he this, he that, you are a convenience for him. And just a little bit of a reminder or a getaway from his present position in jail by feeling like he's still in the street. When somebody's locked up, the first thing they want is freedom. The second thing is a woman. I'm sure she went through these classes where they say, hey, as a female guard, you have to be careful of the games that male inmates play. I've seen it. I've been in there. Men can turn into anything you want them to be if they want to achieve a goal of obtaining something. No matter what, you'll always be the police to him. As soon as you told him no, he'll probably call you all kind of Bs and all kind of MFs and this and that. And next thing you know, he's threatening you or your family or to tell and risk your job, showing that you never meant nothing to him at all. You embarrassed him in front of his peers in jail, which shouldn't count as shit because everybody got their own journey and fighting for their life. But still, jail is another world. And if you had stuck around long enough, Akiba, he would have showed you how much you meant to him and how much he loved you. He would have showed you. How stupid are you? Why would you go on his Instagram account? They're going to catch that. Everything is traceable on the net. You visiting the cell. That create animosity and jealousy amongst other people. You lucky one of them inmates ain't try to strong arm you like, yo, you giving him some. You got to give me some too. We don't think. We don't think. Ain't no love in jail. Soon as I went to jail and I had me a little girlfriend or something, I told her just like this, my bid is my journey and not your bid. Listen, I get with you when I get out, whatever time that is, but you live for you. You don't live for me. I put myself here. Men don't stand up like they used to. I seen people all the time arguing on the phone, fighting on the phone, threatening the girl. Can't do shit. Silly. Get our minds right. Now she learned a valuable lesson. She looked real stupid, and he looked like a G. Christian Eppinger looked like a G. You had a prison guard. That's something they always talk about. Any compound he go to, if he go to prison, yo, man, that's the dude that had the guard. And she not bad looking. Probably had a bubble. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, man. I don't. I mean, all this bad stuff, and they gave her chance after chance to make something out of herself, and she still said, fuck you. Some people can't get out of their own way, and a lot of times they don't want to. What y'all think? Hit me up in the comments, man. This girl was wrong, and this really could have been, she put a lot of other officers in danger, including herself. This is a hard lesson to learn. I mean, luckily she's alive, but now, you know, she's locked up. I bet you right now, sitting in that cell after 48 hours of knowing you ain't going nowhere, I bet you all the reality came back to her. She like Celine Dion. Soon as they close them doors, boom, it's all coming back to me. You can't get common sense after that door closed. Can't get common sense after the door closed. You got to attain that and listen to your instincts before that. Now she up there looking dumb, face plastered on the news. Fulton County jail with another bad rep, and she in there right now looking stupid. All them inmates sitting around, them female inmates sitting around looking, drinking coffee and stuff in the news. All of a sudden she look up. I seen it a million times. She up there, they show her face. Everybody look at the thing. Look at her. She's standing there. You ain't no guard no more. And you're probably having a rough time in there because if you ever worked on the female wing, you ran your mouth. Some of them chicks, you already got a bad attitude. They might be setting you up. It's like we don't learn nothing. We revel in dumb shit, but we always claim victim when we victimize our own selves. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. Man, leave me a comment. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm sorry I cussed so much. I didn't mean to call her the B word, but damn. Africanus Guardus, fuck the polices. Damn. See you in the next video. I'm out.